First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. And tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive will start with an option going left. And able to stay on his feet past the 30, not the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Here's Prescott. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 10.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Prescott to throw it. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Prescott off play action. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Pickens going in motion left. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he's able to bring to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Just shy of the goal line.
line's going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Williams will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Outside, so I'm staying this side. Show you and I vibe to the food. Like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band at a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive. But I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't
looking to put a drive together.
Don't jump. Ready? Extend. 22.
Now Fields. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331. Right.
Off play action, Fields. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Tried to find Jameson Williams, but now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
319.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
That's good.
The Lions at 4-8 now on the year. If they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W, they have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Field's going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from the week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I don't like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's Fields. Ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So problems with air and passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all at 1-3.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Here we go.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you had the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
3-9, go.
To throw is Fields. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him get too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to have the Lions first down. I do believe, yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's good.
Back to throw. Fields rolling to his right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Here we go, Shaq. We lead. 19 winning. Here we go. Shaq.
Running left, Montgomery. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores. But the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
They go again with Blue. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Gibbs straight ahead. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump. Ready?
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. Taken right around the 44. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off of that. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing. Prescott. Drops it to Blue. Complete. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
So many times in our career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones. On first down, it's Blue. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Prescott down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And now some motion up front. That may back this try up a bit. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half.
17. Lions nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here we go.
One play action. Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching is certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. There's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Yeah, here we go. Like 10. All right, 26.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here we go, son. 3:19, good set. Go.
Here's Fields. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. It's an incompletion, good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, son. Set high.
Fields. And this pass broken out. The contact, long time there, and now 4th down. There comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Lamb will go in motion. First down, and they go right back to Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw here. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Sam Williams bringing it down that time. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Giving 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Justin Fields, 87 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Dan Campbell makes the call. His will go for 2 here.
The Lions.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Lions 8.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Prescott yet again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Maybe a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Green 19, got that. Sit high.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a 1st down.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Ozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Go.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And he's going to bring up a 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's complete right side. It's too slow. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Easy, easy, easy. Extend. Hey, can. Set.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll start with the option. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A little do-it-yourself run right there. And a nice game.
I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Lamb in motion left. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in position to score points. An absolute dream return.
That was shotgun handoff. Blue. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they'll get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, here we go. I take the point.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
So here's a 3rd and 14. On the draw, here's Blue. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block. They'll have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Detroit! Justin Fields, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The Lions will set up.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Damone Clark.
It's interesting when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics also tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go, boy.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top